Alright, I'm going to be doing another knife review of the KaBar 8-inch Tanto combo edge blade. It is made out of 1095 steel. It's hollow ground with an epoxy coating. It's an 8-inch blade, and it's 12 and 7/8 inches overall. First off, I'm gonna talk about ergonomics. Handles round, fits pretty well in your hand. It's got a pin secured butt cap on here. The hilt is pretty good, enough to stop the hand. It's not too heavy. I couldn't find an exact spec. Maybe 8-10 ounces tops. It comes with it says it's a kydex sheath. I've added some paracord wrapping on there. There's 2 places to slide your belt through. There's no drain hole. I mean, that might be a drain hole. It doesn't look like it goes all the way into the sheath. Well, I guess it does. The sheath is really nice. I really like it because these 2 tabs here hold on to the hilt, and this strap and that back strap are completely not necessary. The newer generation KaBar knives do come with this gone, but that handle strap is still there. Sheath is very, very, very light, and pretty tough. I don't see any reason why it would come apart. It's riveted together with these through holes. All in all, I mean, it's KaBar. The name really speaks for itself. It's a very good knife. Came fairly sharp out of the box. I sharpened it up a little bit just to give it that extra little edge. The blade isn't cut all that well. I mean, you can see here and that side are 2 different angles. So, I mean, they could have done a little bit better job actually making the knife. But this knife, compared to other knives that cost twice as much, maybe 3 times as much, is definitely a good value. Made in the USA, Olean, New York. I made that little indexing mark on the handle just so I know which way the blade is facing. You could sharpen that back edge if you wanted to. I have not yet. I'd have to dig out my bench grinder and do that, but I don't think I will. I have plenty of blade there. I really prefer tantos for utility use because they weigh less than Bowies, and I find them to be more versatile. For they have excellent piercing and stabbing capabilities, and also good for chopping because of that 45 degree, well, it's probably more of a 50 or maybe even a 60 degree angle on there. When you connect with something with that point, that's an extreme amount of energy on a very, very, very small area. Compared to a Bowie knife, or a Bowie style knife, like this clock knife. This isn't the best example of a Bowie. When you chop something, there is a lot more blade contacting the surface that you are actually cutting. Therefore, same amount of force over a greater area. So, less effective, less bang for your buck, if you will. This was $60, $55, maybe $60. It depends on where you get it from. I think I got this one on eBay also. this is an older, it's not the new generation. You can tell by the fact that it's not a stainless blade, and it doesn't have that little nub on the butt cap. These knives are tough, tough, tough. It's got a rubber handle on it, which is I prefer to the stacked leather any day, just because the leather rots. Rubber does not. As far as the serrations go, those little, it's a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 to 1 pattern, and they are rounded more to suit it for cutting than typical serrations, which do more, it's a tearing cut instead of a slicing cut. I would actually prefer the older style of serrations, such as on those kind of style serrations. I prefer those. That's an old Winchester Ranger. This thing is beat up, as you can just tell. Now, the KaBar's seen a little bit of use. It holds up pretty well. You can, see some marks on the blade there. That's not chips, that's just kind of wears in the paint, scratches on the black polymer coating. Great value. Good solid knife. As all KaBars are. I've had a couple other ones, but one got stolen in a car of mine that was stolen, and I think a couple other just grew legs and walked off. So this is the only KaBar that I have now. Great value knives. I really like KaBars just because of how good a value they are. 8-inch blade, that might be a little big for you, but I like it because I use it for everything. I can hack a tree down if I need to with that. You can do it with a smaller blade, but that little bit of extra length and weight just goes a long way. Alright, thanks for watching. I will be making more videos.